ahead. I'll just read this here. Let me see. We're now going to sing, and we sang that, didn't we? Love can lift you too. If you let Jesus come into your heart fully by having faith in him and his word. We know this evening that Jesus is love. When I was a child, I thought that love was hugging and kissing and getting gifts on Christmas and different times, just having a good time. I thought that was love. But when salvation came into my soul as an eternal love, then eternal love came. And it came into your soul too when Jesus came in. Amen. And I have a personal, eternal love with Jesus Christ from now on. And no devil in hell can take it away from us. Amen. Christ comes in, nobody can move in that light. So we need that love so strongly on today. Amen. If you don't accept God's grace and mercy and his word, you will continue to sink deep in sin. Amen. Learn to accept his undying love. Amen. Accepting Jesus Christ as your all in all. And you can escape hell and brimstone, or fire and brimstone, or one end to the kingdom, whichever one you want to choose. It's all the same. You were not able to enjoy the blessings of God. Never. Unless that love is dwelling there. Because you don't have love, and then you don't have Jesus. It's just that plain. And this love passes all understanding. Amen. The world don't understand it. I think we do, some of it. Ecclesiastes 12:1 says, remember thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I had no pleasure in them. Come while you're young. Amen. When you get old, sometimes you're sick, you're afflicted, you don't want no Bible, you don't feel like serving God, you can't take nothing in, just, your mind ain't just right. So you have to come in while you're young, before the evil days draw nigh. Like say you don't have no pleasure. Naturally, after you did everything you want to do in this world all your life, and you haven't accepted Christ yet, you're not going to have no, you don't want, it's no pleasure, no. You're tired of it. But then it's too late, because you haven't accepted Christ. As I thought on the power of this subject, God gave me the 13th chapter of 1 Corinthians. That's the love chapter. That tells you all about love. But God gave it to me to go with this message, this little nugget I will say on this evening. So you can turn to it in your word, the 13th chapter, 1 Corinthians. I'm going to say a little something on the 4th verse, a little something on the 5th verse, a little something on the 6th verse. That's right. It's going to be a little something. And then the last verse we'll read together. Yes, ma'am. So, the 13th chapter of 1 Corinthians, in the 4th verse, says, charity suffereth long and is kind. Amen. Amen. Charity endeth not. Charity vaunteth not itself. Is not puffed up. When you love, you have patience in winning a soul to Christ. That love God gives us, that's what he gives to us most of all. You love everybody, but win that soul and get that love, that soul to get that love that you have. And they be able to, we all can be as one and be as Christ would have us to be, We get that love, but we get it so we can reach out to somebody else. That's what I'm trying to say. Win the soul. Be patient with that soul, Love that soul. Be kind to that soul, and whatnot. Visit them, write them, call them, do what you can to win that soul. Winning souls is I won't say, well, anyway, God tells us to do it, but people don't do it with enough force. People don't, let people realize that, you got to choose life or death, You got to choose for hell or pleasure. And it's got to be, they got to keep that deep down in their souls, else they won't get nowhere in Christ Jesus. Amen. I was thinking yesterday about young parents. It came to me very forcefully. I say you raise your children, you love them to death. Most people give anything they want, treat them real good. But you got to go further than that. Don't you know every tub has to stand in its own body? Everybody's got to see Jesus for yourself.
Yes,
These
Lord.
children that we love so good, let them have to wait on, they got the answer too. You can't answer that. You can answer for their soul. We all got to answer for our own soul. So I exhort you all to love your children, but love them enough to teach them about Jesus. They get to know Jesus. And then they can make that choice when they get older. But if you let them do anything they want to do out in this world, mess up in the out, take them to church with you, not concerned about them knowing Jesus, you're going to make sure you know. But what about them?
That's right.
What about it? That's why the Bible train up the way they should go. When they get older, they won't depart from it.
Amen.
It's a big work we have, I'm going to tell you right now. And I thank the Lord for my mother and father that brought me up the right way.
Amen. Amen.
Oh, yes, Lord. The best thing to give when you are out here canvassing and winning souls, give them the bread of life or the staff of life, which is the Holy Bible. Let them be familiar with that. You'd be surprised. My bishop and I know a man that couldn't read or write. And he was a preacher. He was on here years ago. Married Sister Gaines on too. He couldn't read or write. But when he went to the point to preach the word, he went on a job illiterate. He used to come to our house for me to write money orders and stuff. He went on a job at Ward's Bakery. He went there as a janitor. After a while, he started baking the bread. He became a supervisor. You see what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Amen. Charity envy not. Sometimes we envy. We don't want to get jealous of another man's manifold blessings. Because we can receive them ourselves. So don't be envious in this way.
Amen.
What he does for others, he will do for you. Jesus will do that. In order to receive anything from God, you have to remember to keep his commandments. And he said that his commandments, the Bible says they're not grievous. And that means they're not harm. His commandments ain't for that make you cry mostly, but tears of joy. They're not grievous. His commandments are good. Because it's directing your path to a heavenly home one day.
Amen.
Charity vaunteth not itself. It's not puffed up. I'm telling you, some people stay puffed up. Sometimes they're puffed up, you think they're going to get ready to cry. You say, what's wrong with you? And they can't even turn, they don't answer. They're so puffed up in self. Or puffed up because somebody did something they didn't like. Being puffed up is bad. It's bad to be puffed up and then end up, you go to bed at night, be puffed up. You don't know if you're going to wake up the next morning or not. So we got to stay away from that kind of thing. Don't be puffed up. Always wear a smile and say a kind of word. Show your teeth. Show your teeth all the time. When you got Christ in your heart, you have to go and let God teach you how to love your sisters and brothers. As Christ loved us.
Amen.
That thing. Pray for one another that these things will not happen. I'm speaking right now. The word don't change. It's coming out of my mouth. The same word comes out of Bishop's mouth. Because it don't change. It's the same. But it's always good, ain't it? Always tasty. Always good. Something good for you. Take time to receive that goodness. The devil, the bishop already told us about that. Okay. The 5th verse says, does not behave itself unseemly. Seeking from own is not easily provoked. Thinking no evil. We hear that all the time. But you know what the best way to learn sometimes about how people are doing is if a group of saints get together, and it says you don't supposed to behave yourself unseemly. Sometimes they say and doing things that shouldn't be. And those things got to be right away. And a lot of times I think that people don't realize that God sees all we do. He hears all we say. He's writing it down, And we have to be careful. We have to be most careful. Most careful on things the truth. Thank you, Jesus. Not easy to provoke. When you are in a group, oh yeah, I said that. I think let's finish.
Take your time, Mother B.
Our behavior should be always the same in the right order. Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. I'm telling you, suppose he changed up on us.
Oh my goodness.
He's the same. He's the same. He don't change up on us, he changed up on him. And even with that, he has mercy.
Yes, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
But we want to be the same in church, on the bus, in the supermarket, at dinner, in the classroom. Keep good manners, and as I said, keep a smile and speak the right things.
Yes, Lord.
You know, because
Amen.
it's the right thing to do. The 13 and 6, I'm still in 1 Corinthians 13 and 6. It says, rejoice not in iniquity, but rejoice in the truth.
Yes.
We have to learn to be happy with the things we say or do unto the Lord. Don't be happy about things, well, about those who are serving Satan, because they're on their way to destruction.
Yeah.
We need to rejoice in the truth, which is the unadulterated word of God, which will take us from earth to heaven.
Yes, Lord.
Amen. Praise the Lord. We thank God for His grace that's brought us thus far. And we thank God for His precious word. Turn to, we're going to read this together and I'll be finished verse 13 of 1 Corinthians, the 13th chapter and the 13th verse. I hope I said something that will
Yes.
that has helped you. Yeah. I only had 20 minutes, and that was only, so I talked on 4 verses, but it has 13 verses. But we have to be obedient, you know.
Yes.
And
Amen.
whatnot. And I thank the Lord for allowing me to do this. I didn't know whether I was going to do it or not. I didn't know. I said, well, if I get short-winded, I'll just get up and go to my seat. You know, and I thought about it, and I thank the Lord for allowing me to go forth the way that I did. Sometimes I get a little overheated or whatever. I'll have congestive heart failure, the doctor said. I'm still alive.
Thank you, Jesus.
All right, do you all have that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're going to read it together. Now God is faith, hope, and charity. These three. But the greatest of these is charity. And we know that charity is love. God bless you.
God bless you, Mother.
Let's give the Lord, say praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
Let's give God a name clap for His word.